Hey world, hey, welcome back to another tutorial. I hope you guys are excited for this one. This definitely has to be probably the longest tutorial on my channel, but it's definitely worth sticking through the whole tutorial. I'll be showing you guys how to do all these different types of cat's eye effects. I don't know if I just have nail tech does everybody have these nail tech problems, or is it just me? Either way, it comes in handy for video content purposes. So, in this video, we'll be talking about magnets. All different types and kinds of magnets. Yes, I do have duplicates because I need them. I don't know if I really need them or I just think I need them, but I need them. Nail tech problems, I need them. Now that my nail tech problems have been exposed and I got that out of the way, let's move on to the magnets. Why do I need so many magnets? I don't know why I need so many magnets, because they do different things. Most of them do different things. And I don't know, just in case, let me tell you, this is a real, I think it might be in the video. Remember when I broke this magnet and I had to super glue it back together? And look, it did bond back together. Thank you, universe, baby Jesus, whoever, thank you, nail art, gods of the world. But now I just know I have to be extra gentle with it. But still, see? Oh, scared myself that I almost broke it again. But that's why you always need a backup. Imagine if I only had one and I broke it. I'm being extra, but I would have been devastated. Because I would have been like, oh my gosh, my magnet. Even though it's not that serious, it is that serious. These ones pretty much do the same type of nail art. It's for just the regular cat's eye type effect. This one is dual ended, so it does have a different shape magnet. Oh my gosh, these things are strong. This one is strong, like super strong. These two are similar but still different. They're like pen type magnets. They have a finer tip, so you can do like a swirl. You can put some stripes in. This one is another pen type magnet, circle. Similar, I would say it's similar to this rounded one. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah, similar to the other round ones, but definitely not as fine and detailed as this one right here. The last magnet that I have is this magnet, which is also dual ended. So one side has this, it looks like a flower or like a firework little burst type effect, and this is to do swirls, and you can even just use the corner tip of it and do similar designs like this type of pen magnet. So why do I need so many magnets? That's why I need so many magnets, because they all do different things. I'm gonna go through and show you guys a couple not super detailed nail art effects, but just a couple effects using the magnets to do nail art. Don't forget to check out the other videos I have featuring 2 different magnetic collections. I recently picked up this new color at the local nail supply that I visit. It's similar to another color I have, but it is different. It's similar, but it's not the same. It has a way more defined magnetic, I don't know if it's like the hue of it, I don't know if it's the little magnetic pigments. It's way more defined and like color, you can see the color difference. Way more obvious than the one that I have. Oh, that works way better. Duh, Clarissa, duh. So this color is so gorgeous, and it has little flakes in it as well. Get started, or to get familiar with magnetic effects, always start with the basics, which would be the regular cat's eye effect. You can do it either straight or you can do it at an angle. This magnet, this dual-ended magnet, just because This magnet is my most favorite magnet. It's the strongest magnet that I have. Out of all the magnets that I have, this one is the strongest effective magnet. So I'm just going to use this one and show you basics. And on longer nails, you will have to carefully move it down just so you get the effect through the whole nail. So that's just the regular cat's eye. If you do it at an angle, it'll come through in an angle. And if you ever do not like your design, swipe it again. Don't add more product, just swipe the design and do something else. Using this rounded end, I'm going to put in a little swirl. Gotta be careful that you get close enough to get the effect, but you don't get so close that you touch the wet gel polish. Or even if you're doing this with the regular magnetic polish, let me tell you guys, before this was in a gel effects version, I had the LCN magnetic gel polish set that I ordered off of eBay and spent like, I don't even want to tell you how much money on it in the mail. The bottles were so tiny, and I don't even remember if it came with a magnet or not. I think I still had to purchase like a magnet separately. So I had this little set of magnetic regular polishes that I would have to paint on and like hurry up and try to get the design in before the polish started to set. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't this. Clearly it wasn't this. You couldn't play with it and try to put in different designs. Once the polish started to dry, whatever magnetic design was there, like that's the design it was gonna be. So I love these. I love their special effects and how you can play with them. I love how you can move it around and you can see the pigment actually moving. They're just really interesting, super cool. And I love the color shift. So that's just a swirl type effect. To do other more simplified type designs, like just making it look like a French or like a faded type effect. Using this pen type magnet, I'm gonna go in and put some swirls, and I'm just gonna drag from one side to the next. Using the pen, you can also just put polka dots. You can put like little leopard looking spots. You can also, I have a green one that you can do like the little reptile looking design. So you can always just use your pen and do smaller stripes of cross. And it'll give it that little scale like. Then come to the side, put some polka dots. Also use this to put in swirls. Recently added this color to my collection. I had seen a look on Instagram with a red cat's eye design and I fell in love. I was like, I need a red cat's eye. Finally found one in person because I did not want to order one online and be super sad and disappointed if I didn't like it, so I definitely needed to see it in person. This one is so gorgeous. Cat's eye effect, but it also has holographic little, I don't even know if it's pigment or like glitter shimmers, I'm not sure, and then it also has little flakes in it as well. The reason that I need more than one magnet is because I need it for nail art effects. So if I wanted to do stripes a lot easier than putting them in with the pen type magnet, I can just put two together and hold it over, especially since this nail is a little bit longer. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but when I pull it off, I'll have two different stripes. To make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to be using two magnets, these two, to put a swirl into the nail. One coming from up top and one coming from below. You can also take your magnets again, have one come from up top, and hold the other one this way for the same cat's eye effect. And when you pull it off, it has this, I don't even know what that is, to be honest, but it has this little effect. My all-time favorite effect is taking two magnets like this and holding it over the nail and creating almost a swirl with another X, or like it just creates all types of multiple cat's eye lines coming through. Use this shade to demo the flower magnet that I have, or it looks like either a flower or like a firework little burst. I'm gonna use this color for that magnet just because I feel like it shows up a lot more in this tone and it works a lot better with this brand of cat's eyes. Don't forget to go follow me on Instagram for all product info. So I'm going to take this one right here. And you have to get pretty close, but make sure you don't get close enough that you actually touch it. So it creates a little flower. There's another one. Let's put in another one. So you can create little flowers with this one. And they can be flowers or they can be firework explosions, whatever your little heart or brain desires. That's your choice. The choice is yours. Comes to the cat's eye gel polishes, you really just have to play with them to get familiar with how to move or manipulate your magnets to create different designs. Through playing with them and trying different things, you'll discover different little effects it creates. For example, I'm holding these two together and I'm just gonna slowly go up the nail. So you can create almost a tornado-like effect. If I take my other pen, I can come in and put a little swirl in it. So now that can be whatever that is. You just gotta play around with your magnets and your effects and see what you create. There's no rules in nail art. In the practice for prep of this filming, I created a little, I swear it looked like a little butterfly wing, and I cannot remember how I did it. I've been trying ever since to remember how I created the little effect, and I can't for my life remember how I did it. I don't remember how I made it look like a butterfly, but it did. So I'm going to just take the two round magnets together. Again, you see me struggling, or you can hear me struggling, I think. So I'm going to take these two together. And this is a little difficult just because I got to hold these two and they're strong. And I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to hold them coming from one side. And there we go. Use your imagination. It can be whatever you want. Now you have somewhat of a silhouette to go in and add something else to make it look a little more butterfly-ish. Or whatever you want it to be. It could be a heart. I almost forgot about this magnet effect just because I don't use it that often. This particular magnet does have a little angle to it, so more often than not, if I play with this one, I dip into the wet gel. My fault, I know, my bad. If I've tried using it like this way, it doesn't work as well as this way, but for demo purposes, we'll come through with this one. So it does make stripes, multiple stripes. And with this particular pen, you just have to be careful not to dip into your wet gel. I think I just did it again. Just be cautious. I don't know why this is reminding me of the Cardi B and City Girls twerk video. This sounds like Cardi with the braids, eh? The way her body is painted in the tiger stripes. I don't know why this is reminding me of tiger stripes, but that just popped into my head. Random extra, probably useless info. We'll go in and add just a little bit more down here at the tip. So you can see those stripes. Actually, I'm gonna try to make it, I'm gonna try to see if I can actually make it look a little bit more like tiger stripes because of that video. So let's try this way. Then I'm gonna come in this way. So I'm just going opposite of each side. Not exactly tiger stripes, but a different type of effect. the end up. And again, just be careful that you don't touch into your wet gel, so it creates stripes. With this pen, you do like, it's not difficult to use, but you do kind of have to hold it for a little bit. So if you don't have steady hands, like I do not have steady hands at all, this is why I don't draw anything or do line work. You have to hold it for a little bit for the magnet to have its effect and show up before you can swipe it down. So it's easier for me to pull this way and go up, but to pull this way and go down, I don't know why that's so difficult on my life. I'm gonna come in with my fancy little pen, just add random little spots. So now this could be whatever that is. You can just keep playing with it and doing different things. It's really interesting to see the effects and pigments show up in these particular special effects polishes. There we go. Now we got like some leopard print with some stripes. The last quick tutorial I have to share with you is layering two multiple colors and do one more design, kind of mixing a shade of two colors together. So my only tip for this is make sure you invest in a color wheel or spend some time getting familiar with the color wheel. That way you know which colors to complement with each other and how to play with them. Another tip I can give you is to make sure when layering special effects polishes, you always want to use the lightest shade first. So I am going to go in with two shades, and the first shade I'm going to go in with is this one right here. And you can run it through the whole nail if you want to, and if you only want that effect in a specific area, you can only place it in that area as well. You are going to need two magnets for this. In these two magnets together, I'm going to take those and I'm going to place them at an angle just right here over the top. Really cute, actually. It looks like a little galaxy. I'm able to get that galaxy type design. And then if I want to, I can even add a slight little line down here. So I'm just putting in multiple lines before I pop it in the lamp to keep its final shape. Make sure you remember to cure through each layer before layering another one. On top of this, I'm going to take my newest, most favorite shade because why not? And I'm going to put a coat of this over the whole nail. And you want to work in thin coats too when you're going to be layering different effects. Now I'm going to take these two and I'm going to add in another dimension of effect. You can continue to move it around and play with the magnet effect to see where you want the little effects to go. Now I have a double designed effect. For the last tutorial, I'm going to mix these two colors right here. If you're interested in product info, all of that is listed on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram. So by mixing them both and then doing an X-type magnet effect, it pulls both of the colors. I hope everyone enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe, share if you want to, turn on post notifications, follow me on Instagram, leave some comments if you have any commentary or suggestions. If you have any swatch requests, leave that in the comments as well. I hope you guys found this somewhat informative. Until next time.